Okay, let me see one example in correlation. Okay, the problem is a plant breeding researcher involved in developing rice variety. For example, I'm saying CO2. Okay, so is willing to increase the yield of the rice variety for benefits of the farmers. Okay, so for increasing the for increasing the yield, okay, the character chosen was plant height. Okay, so decision was to be made on increasing or decreasing or not changing the chosen character. Okay, so he is willing to increase the plant yield. Okay, so for that he is choosing a character called plant height. Okay, so you want to decide whether the plant height has to be increased or decreased, okay, or there should be no change. Okay, so for this the researcher randomly select 10 plants, okay, from rice variety. Okay, and for each plant he measured the plant height, okay, and corresponding grain yield. Okay, so for testing this one, okay, the researcher is randomly selecting 10 plants, okay, from rice variety. So for each plant he is measuring the plant height and the corresponding grain yield. Okay, so data is like this. Okay, so data, okay, x means the plant height, and the y is, okay, and the y is the grain yield. Okay, so data is like this. Okay, here the x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y5, y4 x5 y5, like that. Okay, so here we are having 10 pair observation. Okay, so n is equal to 10. Okay, because the number of pair of observation is 10. Okay, first step is you want to find the summation of x. Okay, the summation of x is 20 plus 21 plus 18, okay, like that. Okay, plus up to 19. Okay, and similarly next you want to find summation of y. Okay, summation of y is nothing but 70 plus 80 plus 100 plus 85, like this. Okay, so up to 120. Okay, and next step is you want to find the raw sum of square. Okay, raw sum of square. Okay, that is nothing but summation of x squared, okay, which is equal to 20 square, okay, plus 21 square plus 18 square, like that. Okay, that is you want to square each term. Okay, that is you want to square each x1 term. Okay, x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square, like that. Okay, so the value will be 20 square plus 21 square plus 18 square, like that. Okay, and next you want to find summation of y square. Okay, raw sum of square for y, so the value will be 70 square plus 80 square, okay, plus 100 square, like this. Okay, and next step is you want to find the raw sum of product. Okay, the raw sum of product, that is summation of xy. So meaning is x1 y1 plus x2 y2 plus x3 y3, like that. That is you want to first multiply the x1 y1 term. Okay, that is 20 into 70 plus and 21 into 80 plus, okay, like this. Okay, so you want to do like this. Okay, so keep bracket, okay, in the okay, we're calculating. Okay, you want to put bracket. Okay, and next you substitute this value in the here. Okay, summation of x is equal to 212 and summation of y is equal to 843, summation of x square is equal to 4542 and summation of y square is equal to 73619 and summation of x square is equal to 17667. Okay, so after that you substitute this formula, you substitute this value in the formula. Okay, so the formula is okay, I already told that. Okay, so for calculating we will use this formula. Okay, so for calculation purpose we will use this formula. Okay, summation of xy minus summation of x into summation of y divided by n. Okay, we will use this formula. Okay, so you want to substitute these values in the, okay, you want to substitute these values in this formula. Okay, so the value will become like this. Okay, so value will be like this. Okay, 17667 minus 212 into 843 divided by 10. Okay, like this. Okay, so after that the answer will be the answer is minus 0.58, meaning is there is negative correlation. Okay, so between the between the plant height and the grain yield, okay, there is negative correlation. Okay, because the value is minus 0.58. Okay, minus 0.58. So the meaning is if the plant height increases, the yield decreases. Okay, so which implies that the plant breeder can improve the variety by decreasing the plant height. Okay, see, in the problem we want to find whether we want to increase or decrease the plant height. Okay, so based on the correlation, okay, we found that the correlation between the plant height and the yield is negative. Okay, so which means that if the plant height increases, the yield decreases. Okay, so the breeder can, okay, so the plant breeder can improve the variety by decreasing the plant height. Okay, that is, the dog plant will give more yield than tall plant. Okay. Okay, so this is the interpretation. Okay, and next is scatter diagram. Okay, scatter diagram means it is the diagrammatic representation of bivariate data. Okay, that is, we are representing a bivariate data. See, in correlation we are using we are finding the relationship between two variables. Okay, so there is bivariate data is there. So okay, if you plot this bivariate data in the graph, okay, in the x-ray graph, okay, that is called scatter diagram. Okay, so scatter diagram is nothing but it is a diagrammatic representation of bivariate data. Okay, so the x-axis is plant height and the y-axis is grain yield. Okay, so here you can see, okay, the points, okay, the dotted points, okay, that is the point data points. Okay, so the dotted points is the dotted points is the data points. Okay, so in this data points you can see, okay, so if we draw a line, okay, through this data points like this, okay, so line going, the line is decreasing. Okay, so line is moving from okay, so line is moving from top to bottom. Okay, so if we draw a line from the center, okay, so this is the region. Okay, this, in the region, okay, so if we draw the line in the center, okay, the line will move from top to bottom. Okay, so which implies that if the variable x increases, the variable y decreases. Okay, that is, if the plant height increases, the grain yield decreases. Okay, so based on scatter diagram one can also find correlation. Okay, so correlation can be also find based on scatter diagram. Okay, so scatter diagram will be helpful for finding the correlation between the variables.